Hi, I'm Bennett Jobling. I'm a creative designer here at Survios.
And I'm Henry Halverson. I'm a sound designer here at Survios.
Today we're going to be unboxing a Microsoft mixed reality controller. I have no idea what that is, but I'm about to find out.
Let's check it out.
Now, I don't know about you, but I actually strongly dislike most VR controllers, so I'm actually very excited for more controllers to come out, usually because there's not enough inputs. They don't have good trackpads or good buttons.
Whoa.
This is a trackpad and a joystick?
It's kind of like the Oculus. It has the circular...
Yeah, it's got the antenna up front, which is cool. It's got a trigger.
Oh, I see.
It's got a grip button. But then on the top, it's got a joystick, which does click.
It has a joystick and it has a trackpad, so they really did kind of mix.
Yeah, it's like a nice little baby between the Vive controller and the Oculus controller.
That's cool. You can press down on it too.
How do you feel about the angle of this grip?
I think it is similar to the HTC Vive. It kind of feels like a drumstick or something.
These are definitely a well-designed controller. I feel like it deals with a lot of the problems that I have with current controllers.
You know, I like the weight. I like the weight of it. I like how it's kind of top-heavy. The other controllers are actually more like in your hand. This one's a little more top-heavy.
So I noticed they have a Microsoft button on this thing, which I'm guessing is going to be an options button. We've also got the regular options button up here. And I know one of the problems that I have, at least, actually no, with every controller I've used, the Vive and the Rift controller, the options button is like right above or below one of the regular buttons you hit. So it's very frequent that, especially when I'm showing new people how to play the system, they've never used it before, they always smash that options button on accident.
And they load into that screen and they can't see what's going on.
And they have no idea what's going on, and you can't see because you're not in VR, so you can only see what's being displayed. So this is nice because it's down here and it's very out of the way. So it feels like you have to be very intentional to hit this. I don't imagine that I'll ever be doing something up here and accidentally slip and hit this button. Just because it's small, like the low profile is making it really hard to do. And then this button up here, I'm not sure what the Microsoft button is going to do. I'm sure it functions as a second options button, but it feels good. So you've got your classic trigger button, you've got your grip button. Most of the games that we make here at Survios are going to use both of these buttons. Like this is your attack, this is your usually hand interactions.
You know, having the double up here though could be good for movement on the right side, because on the Oculus controllers it does feel better to move around with the joystick, but on the Vive it does feel better to actually touch with the trackpad.
It has all the controls we normally put down, but it also has the advantage of having the extra trackpad, because right now in the games that we develop, we either put controls on the joystick and the joystick click, or we put controls on the trackpad and the trackpad click. But we can actually do a whole lot by getting all these extra functionality, which is super useful when you want to make a game that does more than just 2 points of interaction.
Yeah, and at the same time, we can also, it's adaptable. We can take what we've already made and put it right on here. It has all the same controls. It's not missing anything, which is key.
Plus, like if you hate using joysticks or you hate using trackpads, you can just switch from one to the other. You have the option to pick the one you want to be more comfortable with. Most games that I've played, people have a problem where they accidentally hit the grip button. So the fact that you can hold this controller and very easily lift up one finger to get away from the grip, so you're not going to accidentally hit it, which is cool. One
cool thing here for developers is that this feels like you have the touch on it, where it would be you're just getting some numbers here, how it's flexible like the Oculus controller, but it also has a click functionality just like the Vive.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I wonder...
So the Vive only has click functionality, right? And the Oculus only has the push-in functionality. This is kind of a little bit of both. You push in, and then you can actually click into it as well. So there's two different controls there.
You've got like sensitivity. Basically, you can slowly push in or out, so you can get more control out of that, just like the triggers. I want to play games with these now.
Yeah, me too. I want to just play some raw data.
Yeah, this is... So thank you, Microsoft, for sending us these totally awesome controllers. They're really fun. I'm definitely looking forward to using these in VR and see what we can do with our games using these controls. And I hope that more people who are developing controllers realize that more inputs are good inputs.
Let's go try them out.